Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because I am going to be reviewing the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Volume 6 palette. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about this palette. It is unreal. This is just recently launched, so you've got the review straight away after it launches, which isn't normally the case. Normally I get the palettes a little while after because, I mean, these are extremely expensive palettes. But yeah, we're going to be doing some swatches. I'm going to be doing a tutorial, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. This video is also very exciting because it's in collaboration with my YouTube bestie, Lou Stevenson. We actually went on a night out together very recently, last month. It was so much fun. It was so good to actually go out and enjoy ourselves together. So if you haven't heard of Luce before, she is a beauty YouTuber like myself. She does very similar videos to me, so if you love my content, you are going to love hers as well. I will make sure to link her down below so you can go ahead and subscribe to her channel and also watch her video on this palette as well. Okay, so this is the packaging. Absolutely love it. This palette is so expensive, it makes me feel sick to say, but this actually costs £62. Thank goodness for Klarna paying free, am I right? So the packaging is exactly the same on the actual palette. I love all of the reflections on it. It's absolutely stunning. And Norvina has finally given us a colourful eyeshadow palette. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. So we've got quite a mixture of colour story going on here. We have some darker shades down the bottom. This purple one has a little bit of shimmer running through it, but it is the majority matte. Then we have 3 rows of colourful shades from the rainbow. We've got blues, yellows, greens, purples, pinks and oranges. This orange here also has shimmer running through it, but it is the majority matte. Then at the top here we have a white matte and then 4 shimmer shades. Now the shimmer shades in this palette, I don't know, I mean, I know this one has a really beautiful reflect to it, but then we have like a couple of blue shimmers and then like a grey shimmer. Kind of wish there was more shimmers in here, which is not something I normally say because I love my matte colours to do loads of looks with, but I do kind of wish there was maybe a couple more neutrally shimmers in here, just so you can use the shimmers with like all of the colours in here, do you know what I mean? So yes, this is the beautiful eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited to try this, but firstly, let's jump into some swatches. Okay, so I've just primed my eyes. I did use my ABH eye primer. I don't use this a lot, honestly, because it's just so expensive. I think this tube is literally £26. If you want a cheaper alternative, the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base is a great dupe for that primer. So with today's look, I was looking through my previous looks I did a couple of years ago, seeing if I got any inspo. And I did this look here a couple of years ago. It was actually inspired by Make Me Up Missa look, and that was back in 2019. So Missa, if you're watching, I have been watching you for a very long time. This look I think I'm going to do because there's a blue shimmer on the lid, we've got purples, we've got the darker shades. I think we can do a similar look. So let's get crack-a-lacking. Let's start off with C5, which is this purple here. It does have a tiny bit of shimmer running through it, but it's the majority matte. I honestly don't know why brands do that because they are literally matte with like a tiny shimmer speck in it. Like, I'm not too sure why that is a thing, but hey ho. Next I'm going to take the shade C4, which is a lilac purple, and I'm going to use that to start buffing out the top edges. Just going back in with C5 just to blend a little bit better. Next I'm going to take E1, which is the darkest purple in the palette, and I'm just going to add that to my outer corner. Okay, so I've tidied up the mattes, and for once in my life I actually popped on a cut crease. So to do that I did use my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, and now we're going to go in with a shimmer. Yeah, these are actually glitters, not shimmers, which I was not aware of, but my base is still quite tacky, so it should work. I'm going to take A4, which is this one here, and I'm going to pop that in my crease area. Okay, so this is the glitter all on my lid. If I'd have known these were glitters, I would have got a glitter glue with me. So I do recommend that because they will go on a whole lot easier with the glitter glue. Saying that, I haven't got any glitter glue and I feel like I've barely got any fallout, which I'm really impressed with. And the shimmer, or glitter should I say, itself, absolutely beautiful. It's got like dark blue and light blue like reflex in it. Like I've still got it like all on my fingers. The formula of it is quite interesting. It's not like a shimmer, but it's not a super chunky glitter. It's almost like a bit of a hybrid. It's really, really lovely, and I love the colour. So I'm now going to take A5, which I believe is an actual shimmer. Well, it looks like one anyway, and I'm going to blend out these edges. Okay, so this is my eye look so far. Definitely glitter would look better with a glitter glue, but I'm in such a rush tonight. I need to make sure I get this done before I leave. It does look a lot better here now that I've put that shade. It's a lot more seamless, and now we need to put a shade on the lower lash line. I am thinking C3, this beautiful pink shade here. It will time really nice with the pink and also the blue. Okay, and then for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to try and use A2, which is this one here, but it is, as I say, a chunky glittery shade, so I don't know how well it's going to go on without a glitter glue. Okay, so this is my completed look here. I'm just going to perfect maybe some of the glitter on the lid. I'm going to pop some lashes, mascara and lipstick on, then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back and this is my completed look. I did put lashes on today because I feel like this look really needed them. So I just used my Be Perfect Universal Lash in the style Vibes, and my mascara is the Essence False Lash Effect Lash Princess Mascara, and my lips is my fave at the minute. This is the Maybelline Ultimate Lipstick in the shade More Buff. This is what it looks like. So this is my face up close. I'll just look down so you can see the glitters. I must admit it looks so much better now that I've got my lashes and mascara and stuff on now, but look at the glitter. So stunning. Okay, so let's finally sit down and talk about this eyeshadow palette. So I am very, very glad that Norvina has decided to come out with a colourful palette. We've had, of course, some pops of colour before in her previous palettes, but we've not had like a full rainbow eyeshadow palette, and I'm so glad she's finally done one. I love the packaging. I think it's super cool. The colour story is absolutely beautiful. I love the spectrum of rainbow shades that she's put in here. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love that there's darker tones in here. There's a couple of pastels and mid-tone rainbow shades as well. And you also do have a white and a black, which is super helpful in any eyeshadow palette. The glitter pans is not something that I reach for on a very regular basis. So for me, you've got to think that I mostly love this palette for the matte shades, not the glitters. The glitters are good, don't get me wrong. I would recommend using a glitter glue underneath them. But my personal preference is I don't reach for glitter pans so much. So if you are like me, just think there's like 3-4 of the pans in here that are glitters. So for a £62 palette, is that worth it for you, or is it not? They are stunning glitters though, I must admit. Like, the shades are very stunning. I just wish that she had like maybe a gold in there as well, just to mix it up with the shimmers, or glitters. I keep saying shimmers, glitters. So if I was to use other shades in the palettes, for example, if I wanted to do a sunset eye, I would want a gold shimmer or glitter, but there's not a gold one in here. So I do wish that there was maybe a couple other shimmers in this palette to play with, which is not something I say a lot. Normally it's the other way around, but apart from that, absolutely stunning. I'm so glad she's brought out a colourful palette for her collection because it's definitely needed. She has got like other colourful palettes, like a purple one and like a blue green one, or like a nudie pinky one, but she doesn't have like just a full dedicated rainbow palette. And honestly, this palette makes me so happy. It is unreal. Yes, it is so freaking expensive, but you gotta know that I am a ABH fanatic. I love that brand. I love Norvina. I love these palettes, so I'm gonna buy them no matter what. But if you are just looking at this as a regular eyeshadow palette, the quality of Anastasia Beverly Hills and Norvina palettes is incredible. The shades are so pigmented, so easy to blend, like you are paying for the very much good quality that the palettes have. So I'm absolutely in love with this palette. The glitters are not 100% my thing, but it's not going to stop me using the palette in future, and I definitely will play around with the glitters as well. I would absolutely love to know your thoughts and opinions on this eyeshadow palette. Is it worth £62? Let me know down below. So before I go, make sure you click the link in the description box and watch Lucy's video on this very same palette. I cannot wait to see what she creates. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think of this palette, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.